Sewer Commission meeting, and I'm supposed to read this. In accordance with the requirements of the open meeting law, please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and broadcast over Lunenburg Public Access. And we'll do a quick roll call. Joe Anderson.
John Reynolds.
Joan Pease.
All right. And Barb, of course. All right. We don't have any appointments, do we?
No, we do not.
Perfect. So announcements. So there was an election held at 8/15/17 with the clerk. What was it? Just for the officers. Yeah, at the Sewer Commission for the officers. I was elected as chairman. Carl Luck is now vice chairman. Joan Pease is clerk. John Reynolds weaseled his way out of any title. So John Reynolds and Troy Daniels are members. And we do have another announcement, minutes clerk vacancy. So we have anyone who's interested in 10 to 15 hours per month should contact Barb in the Sewer Commission office at 520 Chase Road. That's the DPW building. Or you can talk to Nancy Forrest in Town Hall. So that's the minutes clerk vacancy. It's basically just listening to our meetings or coming in and taking the minutes. And it's 10 to 15 hours per month. All right. Any public comments? Or board comments, or anything you guys want to go over? We'll just get right into it. Okay, DPW report,
I do not have an update from Jack.
pump stations,
Well, you don't have an update on
On the issues or the scope of
of
work. that we're
sequence
hoping.
of the work that we talked about in the previous meeting for the I&I, correct?
Right.
right.
Do we want a date that we want to give Jack that we expect to have some information on that?
She requested the update today, so
Well, and then
I'm
in
sure.
the last meeting.
Yeah.
I just keep
I just think
reminding.
it's-
That's just my notes of
Yeah.
how many times.
But I think we
remind.
need to have a date where we would really like to have the report in our hands, a reasonable date that provides sufficient time for preparation.
You said report, you mean the scope?
The scope, yeah, the scope of the work, yeah.
So you're looking for a due date?
I am.
To put on Jack?
So it doesn't go on forever, and we just having Barbara keep reminding, et cetera.
Right. Oh, we can
Is
do,
the-
so when do they usually come in? Is that the beginning of the month thing or end of the month thing?
What?
The DPW report stuff? Or follow-up?
This is the I&I.
Oh, that's the I&I scope. Oh, wow,
Scope.
yeah, that's been going for a little while.
Yeah, it has.
This is, he's waiting on, well, he needs to talk with Pat Cotton and see where Pat is. And as of the 23rd, he was going to check in with Pat on it, and I haven't heard more.
All right, while we see if we get anything, so you requested an update today. We'll see if we get anything at the end of the week, and then we can talk to Jack more in depth about it, just to, I don't want to like put a date on it,
Okay.
but if he said he was going to talk to Pat on 8/23, he probably did. So why don't we just, I'll send him an email, or Bob, you can send him an email and copy me on it, just say, hey, if there's anything.
Or do you want to say we'd like it to have it for the 12th?
I think we should have it
Oh,
for the
okay,
12th.
that gives him time too.
Yes,
yeah.
I think so. I think we should ask for it for the meeting of the
And we'll
12th.
keep it as an agenda item for the 12th, so we can go over it.
I like that.
Good idea, Bob. Anything else on DPW report issues?
No, and as far as pump stations, we did talk about how we wanted to go to the monthly activity summary. Jack had been waiting, we did receive the small water contract renewal today.
Cool.
All signed, she had no issues or edits to what we signed off.
Yes.
And Jack wanted to wait for that, because we've been waiting for that, and to see what she was gonna come up with. And he will address getting monthly activity reports now.
Okay,
That's the
Okay.
commission's
That's-
preference.
That's fine.
that works. So that's all we have for pump
Yeah.
stations. Unless anybody else want to talk about them? Good, great. All right, 380 Electric Ave Car Wash Privilege Fee update. We don't have an update. We did have our discussion with council. Dan Proctor was there. I think we're still finalizing the minutes. Just to kind of summarize, on 9/12, council's going to have more of a definite answer of what we can or can't do for Dan and to proceed. So I'm expecting 9/12 will have a definite answer for Dan Proctor.
Well, by 9/12, we will at least be able to discuss what the town council has said we.
Right, but I think
Right,
that would be
the
like,
options.
he's gonna give us the options, and I guess
Right.
we'll discuss what's going
Right.
on. But I don't think after 9/12, but I think that council's basically, well, we'll talk about 9/12, but we're supposed to get an answer by council
Right.
from 9/12.
Right.
I listened to the tape. My impression
Oh,
was
good.
council was going to give us the options available.
Right,
And there were a couple of different avenues that were going to be explored.
yeah, there's a bunch.
And so he was going to provide information on those different avenues.
Right.
Right.
And I'm hoping, maybe it's just my hopes that 9/12 we can figure out what to do there, because it's been a little while. But as far as an update for tonight, that's all we have, and Mr. Proctor already knows about that. We're finalizing the minutes now, so that'll be out there soon. But all in all, pretty good meeting, informative.
I thought it was very good from listening to the
Yeah,
tape.
yeah, it was very
and
open
I
and-
thought it was very good.
Yeah, and council knew what they were talking about as a kid. All right, grease trap regulation compliance. Ugly omelet.
I have just resent the letter.
Yes, I think you attached the letter, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep.
And
And I
nothing-
did get the prior one returned today.
Returned as
Never-
unopened?
Right.
Oh, they never opened it.
No, so.
What's the
we
process there if
resent
they
it.
just don't answer the mail and don't do
Well, this
anything?
is the,
Do you-
this is
do
why
you
I
send someone
resent
in
it
there, or?
to Christie versus Seth. Because
Right.
she probably thought I'm not opening anything addressed to
Okay, so
Seth.
now it's to Christie.
Right. So we'll hopefully have an answer.
All right.
Okay.
I did use stronger language as requested, I thought, and hopefully, and did copy the chair of the Board of Health and also Jim Greffey, who's the regional rep, so that they know where we're taking action.
Okay, and that went out the 25th?
Yes.
Okay, so we haven't got anything back yet, though?
No.
Okay. Anything else for grease trap regulation compliance?
So what is our timeline expecting to hear from Ugly Omelet? What's our next steps and our timeline on this?
Well, it
thing?
should be another agenda item at least, so we can get an update on 9/12 to see if they even responded or not. I would assume that's probably what we want to do. And if not, if we don't hear back, since this just got sent to Christie, who we think now is answering the mail, if we don't hear back by 9/12, I would suggest we have to do something
We
else.
have to make a decision about what to do.
Yeah,
So-
Right.
so we should we'll put it on the agenda, see if we hear back by 9/12, and if not, then we should discuss our options and figure out what to do, excuse me, at that point. Everybody okay with
Good,
that?
I am great with that.
That's fine.
Cool. Any other grease trap issues, Barb?
Nope.
Okay. Q1 commitment? Let's see
The
here.
bills were out. They were sent out last Monday. So anyone watching TV that hasn't gotten their bills should contact the sewer commission office, but they should have them by now. The total for the commitment is $200,897.96. But I need to have everyone sign.
Right. Give in. Okay, you hit all the bullet points there.
There are 2 pages. Did everybody sign?
No.
Oh, there's 2 pages.
We did not.
See the 2
Yeah, you do
little
have 2 tabs there. Yeah, you do. You do have 2 tabs.
Thought it was going around too quick.
We're keeping you on
Not
top of your
enough
game.
paper ruffling.
That's why you get the big bucks, Barb. This is it.
Yeah.
Track of that
You,
second signatory.
Yeah, you get the stickers. It's good.
Do you see how
It's
I
a good-
reused it?
Yeah, yeah.
I reused them.
You do. That's okay. You're saving the sewer commission money.
That's right.
That's helping the users. You know,
That's
not
right.
rebuying stickers, because you know
No.
we're not going to sign off on new stickers, so.
No way. All right. And then the next thing on there is just the minutes.
Yep, minutes.
We have 8-1.
8-1. Anybody have any comments on the 8-1 minutes? Or anybody gets a chance to review them, I assume? Let me pull them up.
I was not at that meeting because it was changed from the regular date.
She just has
So
to slide that in there
I
every time, doesn't
did.
she?
So I will be abstaining because I was not present at that.
So can we approve the minutes without Joan? Because then it's just me and John.
I wouldn't bother. It's
I
only
think we, Since I don't know the answer to that,
Yeah, let's just move
I
on.
would suggest we'll move on.
All right, we'll approve the 8-1 minutes on 9/12. Hopefully Carl Luck or Troy will join us and we can vote on those. 8:22, you were here for 8:22, I believe.
I was not, but I listened to the tape, so
You listened to the tapes.
I'm comfortable approving the minutes based on that.
Oh, that's the thing we just did. Okay, so we do have minutes for that. Great. All right, so any comments on that?
Who typed these minutes, by the way?
It started with a summary by Carl, and then it went back and forth between members, and then I kind of made them look like minutes versus a summary.
Okay, I haven't had a chance to read them because I only listened to the tape this afternoon. So if you want me to approve these, I need a second to read them. Is that acceptable, or you want to do it at the next meeting?
If you want to take a few minutes, it's fine with
Okay.
me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Joe's running the meeting, so.
No, yeah, go right ahead. I'll read through it too. I know I edited some of them. Make sure Carl, did Carl write these or did you write these?
I did
Barbara
it
turned
as
them
minutes.
into minutes.
Right, because we just had bullet points.
Right.
And I edited.
I do have
edited a
Carl
lot.
as the signature, just because he's the one that...
Well,
I-
he did write them.
Right.
I have a comment.
Sure.
From listening to the tape, I thought that John made some excellent points during the meeting that are not in these minutes. And I would like those points to be included in the minutes. So I don't know if we want to have someone go back and re-listen to the tape and include John's comments about the compensation not being completely given to Dan Proctor originally, and there were some other things you said that I don't have them.
Promises
Yes,
made. but
yes,
not
and
kept.
all of that is missing from here. And I think, Joe, you also agreed with John on some of those things.
Did, yep.
And none of that is in here. It's quite one-sided, in my opinion, the way it's written. And maybe it's just because I listened to the tape at 3 o'clock today, so it's completely fresh in my mind.
Oh, well, that's good,
that
though,
it's
'cause
that
this
it
was 2
doesn't
weeks from
feel
what we
like
can
it's
go from
a
here.
fair representation of what was.
All right, we will.
Also, what's missing in here is the attorney said that the sewer commission was not a precedent-setting board.
Legally.
No,
Right.
legally, yeah.
So, and I think that's an important factor, whether or not we use that. I think that's an important factor.
Right.
So I would like to recommend that someone go back and listen to the tape and make the minutes more reflective of what actually happened.
We can have somebody do that, unless you want to jot down exactly what it is that you want to add. What we did with these minutes was Carl basically put a bunch of bullet points together,
Right.
and he emailed them around. I edited them a lot. John edited them
A little bit,
a
yeah.
little bit, and then we put them together. If you want to take a crack at it the same way we did,
Okay, why don't I do that and bring it back next time?
yeah, is that okay?
I will do that, and I will bring it
As-
back
as
next
long
time.
as you don't-
because
I don't
have
wanna
the
put more
tape.
work on you,
I
but-
have the tape.
Okay.
So I
perfect.
can listen to the tape, and I can include those other points,
Sure.
and
And you can
bring
email
it-
it around, and we can all take a look at it too,
Right.
and just say, yeah, that we, because I don't want to miss anything in the minutes, because it was an
Right.
important meeting. It was only half an hour, but it was very
It
important.
was a very important meeting, and I want to make sure both sides are evenly reflected in this.
I agree. So we'll,
I'll take that on.
all right, so John's going to do that, and we'll keep 8-1 and 8-22 minutes for the 9/12. Thank you, Joan.
No problem.
That's good. And we'll wait for Barb to type all that.
That's all right, just basic. All
Good.
right.
Invoices.
Invoices, just the two normal ones,
Lemonster.
Lemonster's quarterly
And-
is exactly as was what we had proposed, 55, 620.39. And then Fitchburg's came in based on the flow meters,
I don't know if you guys need to sign that.
11,457.49.
No, I think we just look
Just
at
look
it.
at it. That one, and those are the only invoices we got.
Yep.
Business manager report.
The only thing I have is just again about the minutes clerk and discussion about the vacancy, and I am finally ready to put my focus on that. I have not yet gotten that posted, and we talked about sending memos to other towns, so
Right.
that will be my new focus.
So we posted it internally though, right? It's posted for Lunenburg?
No,
The-
not
Oh, it's not yet,
yet.
okay, I thought you were
Nothing
saying.
has been done
So
yet.
nothing's been done yet, but we are announcing it and we're gonna post it.
Right.
We're posting it soon.
Yep.
And Emily's gone, right, because school started?
She's done.
All right. All right. Members' agenda inputs for future meetings. So we already did the minutes thing. We talked about 380 Electric Ave being on the next agenda. We talked about Ugly Omelet being on the next agenda. What else we got?
You mentioned Bob Proctor on the next.
Oh, Bob Proctor has what's an appointment for the next one, right?
He just came in today.
Okay.
To ask to be on the agenda for Upland
Okay.
Extension.
So we'll throw him on there as well. Joan, you got any?
I just have a question. It's my assumption that one of the jobs of the chairman is to be the liaison to the DPW. And I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page with that.
Yeah, that's fine. Me and Jack have a good relationship inside work and out, so it's fine.
So I make sure all the members, even the ones that aren't here, everyone understands that that's
I'll
the
have
role
to
of...
talk to Jack and I'll do it.
Yes.
Right.
Correct.
That's fine. I see Jack a lot, but that's no problem.
Thank you.
No problem. Do you have any agenda additions?
None other than we've discussed.
Any other comments from anybody that we need to, oh, that was the beginning, so we think we're, that's it. Upcoming sewer commission meetings, we have September 12th, 2017, it's our regular meeting at the DPW, and then September 26th is our regular meeting here at Town Hall. Take a motion at any moment.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
Any discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right.